Hey there, George Mann here with Southeastern Land Group. I'm here with my good friend Kyle Ingalls, who's our president of our timber bid division at Southeastern Land Group, and we're on a beautiful 509-acre tract located between Birmingham and Auburn, just 4 miles off of US 280 near Goodwater, Alabama.
We've got several different things going on here as far as from a timber standpoint. We got a really mature stand up here at the very front of the property right next to the cabin. There's some really nice diameter stuff that's a solid pine stand. Across the road we've got a 25 or so acres once then planted pine stand there. Around the lake, which is, I mean, more than anything, it's a high value, very high value, George, but one thing that it's got is just a awesome backdrop to the pond and from the cabin. You're looking right across the pond, this really beautiful wall of timber. And then we've got about 100, give or take, of, looks like to me about 12-year-old planted pines, not that far from being ready to do their first thinning. Then kind of try intersecting these two places together between a pine stand on the back and then a pine stand that's 12 years old. In the middle is a cross section of really mature hardwood timber that gives it a lot of diversity. And then on the back side, we've got a reestablished planted pine stand that it was cut and now ready to be planted again, George. I think that's what the landowner now is right. in the process of, you know, herbicide and replanting it. Right. So what you'll have at that point, and you're the wildlife guy, you'll have a bedding spot.
Yes. Well, that's one thing you mentioned on the diversification of the pine stands and the timber. You've got a great crossover on, you've got some really solid thickets to support wildlife and just great deer and turkey hunting. And then you have some, you know, open areas for feeding, and you got these hardwood bottoms with the creeks going through, as well as this large mature stand around the cabin area. Yeah. And, you know, speaking of recreational tract, there is a beautiful 2-bedroom cabin with a loft overlooking this beautiful bass lake right here, and I know it's fully stocked. Caught bass out of here myself.
It's definitely got the recreational value, but it also has an investment component to it. But how and what, to me, it supports from the wildlife standpoint. You've got what we talk about a lot, George, is that stair step. You've got nothing, and your browse line is from the ground. And
That's
then
right.
you got a stair step up to the next level of plantation, and then you've got a totally mature acorn producing part of this this land too. So it's really got a lot of things.
You've got a diverse wildlife tract, you've got a diverse timber investment tract, you've got a beautiful cabin and a great setting over a beautiful lake. So if you find that you're interested in this fantastic tract here in Coosa County, just between Birmingham and Auburn, you can reach me at 334-444-5710. You can always go to our website at www.selandgroup.com. Go to the agent profiles, you'll find my listings there, and you'll find this beautiful tract.